Assalamualaikum to our beloved Madam Munirah. Today, me and my friend from 8101, with myself, Nur Harisa Salfiza, Dayang Nur Amal, Wan Nur Syahira, and Nur Shahanim. We're going to talk about the difference between learning offline and online. The main difference between online learning and offline learning is a location. With offline learning, participants are required to travel the training location, typically a lecture hall, college, and classroom. With online learning, the other hand, the training can be conducted from practically anywhere in the world. Participants simply need to log on their internet from their home. Another difference is the flexibility offered. Online learning usually has more flexible timescale. As a trainee, you can offer your support via email or through an online chat system. With offline learning, it is typically carried out between office hours and doesn't offer as much flexibility to the learner or the trainer. Besides these two differences, the benefit of learning online and offline are practically the same. Online qualifications are just internationally recognized of offline ones, and the standard of learning also identical. There are many benefits of online learning, like flexibility, plenty of choice, cost benefits, comfortable environment to study, advancing your career even while you are working. Gaining skills that are transferable, avoid commuting and learning at your own house. Additional, it also helps you to develop self-discipline and makes you join study group from different places to understand perspective. Online teaching increase the engagement between the student and the teacher, resulting in personalized attention to the student. Whereas classroom teaching is important to encourage and motivate collaborative learning. Collaborative learning increase students' self-awareness about how students learn and enables them to learn more easily and effectively, transforming them into keen learners inside and beyond their classroom. Classroom teaching enhances student critical thinking skill. Classroom studying provide an opportunity for students to engage in live discussion, where they can be better utilize their critical thinking skills to voice opinion or inverse argument. Next presenter, I will pass to Dayang Nur Amal.
Why do students prefer face-to-face learning? Face-to-face learning, this is where the teacher and the student meet in a set place for a set time for either one-on-one learning or most commonly in a group class lesson similar to what happened in school. Face-to-face learning is a really effective way to learn knowledge and skill because it often combines different ways of learning including writing, reading, discussion, presentation, project, group work, film clips, demonstration and practice. Every college student has a certain preference towards how they learn and excel when it comes to school. You will be able to concentrate harder on your learning because there will be less distraction than if you were at home. You may feel more comfortable and learn more easily in familiar, traditional classroom situation. Found that the two learning environments have their advantage and disadvantage. Some find that the normality of a school day is the best maintained when they learn within a physical classroom. They prefer going to classes in person because it is easier to focus, absorb the material, and maintain productivity. A key element is the connection with peers and teachers built through discussion and simple conversation. Some students feel that talking face-to-face with teachers and peers contain certain energy that cannot be replicated through the screen. This has impacted many students and presented more challenges with navigating course material. Face-to-face learning is better because it provides a higher chance of regaining greater understanding in core subject. As a result, they also stand a chance at completing their course more successfully by attending class in person.
Now I will explain about is online classes effective? Online learning has given complications to students as requires them to face computer screen or phone screen for long periods of time. Among the examples of the effect of the implementation of online learning are the physical, mental, emotional, and even social health of students if they are unable to balance the use of computers while studying and completing assignments. On the set of the epidemic, there have been many students who experience high level of stress and anxiety because they are too tired to complete assignment over time to follow deadlines set by lecturer or teachers, which ultimately contributes of emotional instability. Students face crisis and sudden change in the learning environment. The normal reactions that will be shown are such as feeling of fear, worry, depression, sadness, confusion, and all negative feelings. From the above description, it is clear that online learning has had an impact on the mental health of students. Next, mental health is very important, especially students, because the stress faced by students at present is very high since the implementation of online learning. Mental and emotional health management is very important for students to know to ensure that their students themselves are in the rational and stable state.
For the final topic, I'm going to talk about the advantage and disadvantage of online learning. Let's talk about advantage of online learning first. My first point is efficiency. Online learning offers teachers an efficient way to deliver lessons to students. Online learning has a number of tools such as videos, PDF, podcasts, and teachers can use all these tools as part of their lessons plan. By extending the lessons plan beyond traditional textbook to include online resources, teachers are able to become more efficient educators. Next point is accessibility of time and place. Another advantage of online education is that it allows students to attend classes from any location of their choice. It also allows schools to reach out to a more extensive network of students instead of being restricted by geographical boundaries. Additionally, online lecture can be recorded, archived, and shared for future reference. This allows students to access the learning material at a time of their comfort. Thus, online learning offers students the accessibility of time and place in education. My last point of advantage of online learning is affordability. Another advantage of online learning is reduced financial costs. Online education is far more affordable as compared to physical learning. This is because online learning eliminates the cost point of students' transportation, students' meal, and most importantly, real estate. Additionally, all the course or students or study material are available online. Thus, creating a paperless learning environment which is more affordable while also being beneficial to the environment. Next, online learning also have their own disadvantage. First is an inability to focus on screen. For many students, one of the biggest challenges of online learning is the struggle with focusing on the screen for a long period of time. With online learning, there is also a greater chance for students to be easily distracted by social media or other sites. Therefore, it is imperative for the teacher to keep their online classes crisp, engaging, and interactive to help students stay focused on the screen. The second is the technology issue. Another key challenge of online classes is online connectivity. While internet penetration has grown in leaps and bounds over the past few years, in smaller cities and towns, a consistent connection with decent speed is a problem. Without a consistent internet connection for students or teachers, there can be a lack of continuity in learning for the child. This is detrimental to the education's process. And last but not least, for the disadvantage of online learning is managed screen time. Many parents are concerned about the health hazard of having their child spend so many hours staring at the screen. This increase in screen time is one of the biggest concerns and disadvantage of online learning. Sometimes, students also develop bad posture and other physical problems due to staying hunched in the front of a screen. A good solution to this would be to give the students plenty of breaks from screen and refresh their mind and their body. Thank you.